Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. This is Sharon, and I am bringing you In the Father's House Are Many Mansions. And this was given to Bertha Dudde on August 13th, 1954. In the Father's house are many mansions. The mansions I have prepared for all souls correspond to their maturity at the time of their earthly departure. Accordingly, they are very different and are abodes for the souls for as long as they are content with them, although they can be changed, which is the soul's own responsibility. The soul surrounding in the spiritual kingdom depends on its character at the time of its physical death. Radiant, bright, offering the spiritual eye of a magnificent vision of breathtaking harmony, which fills it with happiness beyond description, or bleak and cold, squalid and disturbing, turbulence, dreary, depressing, causing the soul unhappiness and wishing itself to leave this environment. And yet it can be offered what it had acquired for itself on earth. It cannot be moved into blissful realms to which it had never aspired, nor can it be given light, because this would consume the soul due to its immature state. Nevertheless, every soul has the option whether it wants to improve its environment. And to awaken this wish is the work of innumerable spiritual beings of light which descend into poorly lit mansions to inspire their inhabitants to improve their fate and their surroundings. Yet even this has to happen such that it does not force the soul's will, but results in its own desire. Hence, they do not perceive the beings of light as such. Instead, the beings of light join them by using the same cover as the souls and request to be admitted, when they will seek to guide the soul's thoughts and change their present situation. Their souls has to be motivated to improve their fate, and as soon as the will is motivated, the soul will suddenly find itself amongst needy souls who request its help, and now it depends on whether it listens to their appeals, whether it is willing and attempts to help them. The stronger its impulse to help, the more alive it will feel, and darkness will give way to a faint twilight, which gladdens the soul immensely and increases its will to love. Imperceptibly, its environment assumes another shape as the twilight shines until everything appears clearly to the soul's eye and its state seems to have improved considerably. Yet it is always up to the soul's will whether it continues to be helpful or whether it contents itself with its present situation, which, however, worsens again if it stops making an effort. Every soul will find what it wants, and if it longs for light, for love, and supreme happiness, it certainly achieves its goal and arrives in extremely charming regions where everything is enlightened and where it can settle for as long as it wishes. Because it also gives what is request for itself, and this love changes the soul's nature, the love which is receives from the being of light, if it is not entirely obstinate in refusing to ascend from the poorly lit depth, and resists all assistance and indignation, rejects every suggestion, then it has what it wants: darkness, which will become increasingly more agonizing in order to motivate the souls to change their will. And for that reason I spoke the words, "In my Father's house are many mansions." Although the condition of every soul is taken into account, no soul is forced to remain where it is sent after its physical death. It will be admitted wherever its will takes it. It is able to arrange its own surroundings according to its will, and thus it can elevate itself from the lowest realms into radiant heights, providing it takes notice of those whom it encounters as messengers from above. Although not recognized by the soul as long as it is without light itself, but so touched by their will to love that its own love gets kindled, and therefore the path upwards becomes clear. Eternal love itself descends into the abyss to elevate what will not resist. I also redeem the souls from the darkness, and countless beings of light take part in this work. They all help to build those mansions, to improve the fate of their souls. They all radiate light and love and intense countless souls from the darkness into their region, where there is light and strength and bliss. Amen. John 14:2-4. My Father's house has many mansions. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. You know the way to the place where I'm going.